as many dies as I do, and I have so many, I know you've got some, would you love to do something more with them? Wouldn't you like to do something more? Take them to that next level. Well, tonight we've got the perfect answer, and it's the world launch of the brand new foil press that you can now take any die and you can make them pop, sparkle, and absolutely shine. And here's the shine part. Oh, your timing, Sarah, was perfect.
Well, here's the best thing though, Suzanne. This is not waste.
Yeah.
Because what I'm now going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to warm up the waste, and I'm going to use all of our waste, because every single piece of everything we're doing is going to have so many uses.
Okay, so here's kind of the essence of this, which everybody is going crazy over, because we launched this at 10 o'clock earlier today. We've already sold, I think, 1,300 at this point. What you're doing is you're taking the dies you already own, and you're gonna take them to the next level. You're gonna use the foil press, which is super unique, and you're gonna use your Gemini Junior or your regular Gemini, which we all love and have, and now it takes that to the next level as well. Such a cool idea. It's like a brand new plate to add to our sandwich of plates.
Well, what I love about it is you've already got an awesome machine that can already do so much stuff, but now you've just elevated. It's not just that you've elevated it, Suzanne. Look at this waste, by the way.
Crazy?
Zero waste. It's the fact that you own the machine, foil it, and die cutting and embossing, huge. Has been huge for ages. What's all over the shops at the moment? Foiling. You see it on notebooks, you see it on clothing, you see it on accessories. Foil is everywhere. Now, foil is in the home. With your Gemini, all you do is you're going to add on the extended plate of the foil press. Now, you've seen me there. This is just foiling onto regular cardstock. This is your foil. This is your waste on here, right? However, through the course of this show, Suzanne, I'm going to show you how we can foil onto cellophane, onto sweetie bags. I'm going to show you how we can foil onto leather and various different fabrics. We're going to foil onto all of our special effect cards like mirror card, glitter card. We're going to do it all. Stay tuned. I have got the most uber crafty hour for you.
It's going to be fun.
If there's anything you want to see, we're live on Facebook. Ask us.
Yes, so here we are.
You want to see something, I can show you.
I am simulcasting now on our HSN Facebook page. So if you want to ask Sarah a question, we'll get to it. Now, a couple things you need to know. Let me show you the kit itself. Now remember, this works with the Gemini, the regular Gemini, or the Gemini Junior. We have the Junior available. It is in stock. It's one of our all-time favorite embossing and die cutting machines. But think of this as an accessory to that. Taking that machine you already love and just taking it way up here, like crazy fun now. Here's our configuration. This is the whole heating plate system. It works on heat. Sarah has created a foil that actually has an adhesive built in that needs heat to make it stick. And when it's on, it is on. It's there to stay. You are getting the most unique ideas here too. Sure, you're gonna get dies to go with this, but what she's created is ones that will do the foiling and they cut as well. So you're getting all the dies. You'll see this in just a second. All the dies, you get all the plates you need. I love this, it's so clever. It's a magnetic little tweezer, and you'll see her work with that throughout it. You're gonna get the plates that you actually drop it off in for the things to cool off. You get foils to get started with it. Everything is in our configuration. And if that weren't enough, we have a wildly popular auto ship. Remember, we launched this officially at 10 o'clock earlier tonight, a couple hours ago. Everybody's grabbing that auto ship. I mean, seriously, this is the time to order it because it always sells out early, unfortunately. And what you're gonna get is you're gonna get 3 more shipments in January. That's called the Love shipment. And then, of course, you're going to get after that April, which is Mother's Day. And then you have another one coming your way, and that's June, which is Summer Party.
And they are world launch new foil colors every time.
And
so
the
what I'd
colors
say
are
is,
fabulous.
get the order ship. If you find that you get to May and you've got loads of foils, you don't need to stock up, you can always cancel a shipment. You can always put one on hold, but you can't go back and get it at this price later.
Good point. All right. And then, if that weren't enough, guess what we're doing today? And it's today only. It is $5 to fill your cart. So what you want to do, and we do this only on our big crafting events, is get everything you want. You can shop now, 2 hours from now, online, call somebody, whatever you want to do. You will spend no more than one $5 bill to ship everything. But this is our last big day we're doing it. So if you want to take advantage of that, you've got to do it today. And this is our last big day for the whole rest of the holiday season. So gift ideas, making those cards, having fun. But this foiling concept is so cool and so exciting. And I can't believe it, because you know I have 100 million dies.
Well, I'm going to use one of those regular thin metal dies. So let's put this plate in. Now, it's straight to temperature. Did you see it goes green straight away? You've got 3 temperature settings here, Suzanne.
Okay.
Then I'm going to pop my foiling die on here. Now, if I look in the instruction booklet, it tells you if I'm just using a 300-gram cardstock with a medium-sized die, I want 15 seconds. So I'm just going to program this to 15 seconds and hit start. There's no guesswork. There's no. It's all in this matrix, and then it's all on here. Now, this is a regular cutting die. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this foil. I'm going to use some. We've got extra colours of foil, by the way. So I'm going to place that over. I'm going to place just some regular paper. If you're just foiling onto paper, I would always well, let's try it without. If you ever need a little bit of extra, you can always add the shim in.
And so it said it was ready.
It's ready to go. Okay. And then you put it through. Now, you do not need a lot of pressure to foil. So although the Gemini is the most amount of pressure on the market in terms of a machine, you don't need a ton of pressure. So it's really in the heat setting, okay? So what we've got here is we have foiled our regular die. Oh, but can you see it gives you the outline? Well, what happens if you want the inline of this?
Yes.
So what I've done is I've taken one. I'm going to pop this up to temperature again. There's the tweezers, by the way. Can you see?
So clever.
So because it's got the magnet in, it picks these up, and I'm going to pop these off to the side on my cooling rack. Now, I'm going to heat up now my
paper.
The paper.
So what you did is you took the die, you ran it through your Gemini, and just cut it out standard.
And I've just cut it out regular.
With all of our dies.
Let's have a look. I put 45 seconds. What I'm going to do is to keep all the heat in, I'm putting the plate on. Okay. Now, this is counting down. Now, let me just talk to you about this setting, because what you've got on here, you've got low, medium, and high temperature settings, okay? What we did is we engineered a machine so that you can change the setting, because what you see is in the booklet, it tells you most things that you foil, you'll foil on low temperature. But we've developed this to be able to foil onto things like real leather. To foil onto things like cotton fabric. What about doing these sort of things? Canvases. Yeah. Look at this. This is onto real. This is onto actual 100% cotton fabric.
Can I feel that?
You see?
Oh,
it's like a little glass kiss.
You guys, look at how.
And it will not rub off.
You guys can't see this. That's chandeliers.
Yeah.
That's one of the most delicate dies I've ever seen in my life.
And it's perfect.
And look what happens with all those dumb dies we have at home. And we don't know what to do with.
The dies you've already got. Now, did you hear that? So now we've heated up our plate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the foil on, pop the happy birthday on. I'll just do it on the back so that you can compare the two, right? When we're just foiling onto paper, you're going to add on your magnetic shim. All of this, Suzanne, is in the booklet.
So no worries,
right? So you don't anyway. So we've heated it up. We're going to send it through. And now what we're doing is we're following the all-over die cut. So you think, and it's not just about your Crafter's Companion dies. I know there's some of you out there have got collections of hundreds and hundreds of dies from everyone.
All the brands out there.
So you imagine now cutting them out. Let me just show you. So when I lift this up, right?
Oh,
for a start,
how cool is that going to be?
We're going to have the lovely background that you're going to be able to use this. Look at that there now.
Oh my gosh. So again, you just took your die, you cut it in paper, and then went back and heat foiled on top of it.
You can either do the outline,
that's really cool,
or you can foil the whole thing.
All right, so we got girls who are saying
hundreds and hundreds of views of what you've already done.
And we're just scratching the surface. This is so cool to be able to get this tonight. All right, I got to back up because a lot of you are online right now. Hi, everybody. Vanessa and Beverly, Lisa. She says, woo, crafters time. You got that right. Jeffrey, hi, Jeffrey. Welcome. Joe, I always love your enthusiasm. Well, thank you.
We've got plenty of that in abundance.
Beverly says fabulous. Okay, how much would it be?
Look at this.
Oh, you can't buy this outside of HSN. There you go, Vanessa.
This is the world launch.
You can only
world launch.
And by the way, you should know, Sarah, even if she puts it out in the regular marketplace, nobody has a better value than we will.
Will not be this side of Christmas. It's completely exclusive in the US here at HSN. If you want this for Christmas, if you want this before Christmas, this is the only place you'll be able to get it. Now look at this, Suzanne. What about foiling onto acetate?
Oh, I love that. Oh,
now,
please.
Two types of dies. You've got the regular dies, right? So, sorry, you can foil all of your dies, but then we've got cut and foil dies. Should I show you how we do the cut and foil dies?
Yeah, which are these darker ones over here?
So the darker ones are cut and foil. Now, you get some included.
In your kit.
You get some included in the kit, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this in and I'm going to use some of the extra ones that we've got now. I've got a little bit of a mess going on already. Here is one metal plate, here is the other one. You get this plate included. So when we use our cut and foil dies, you add this plate on because the cut and foil dies aren't as thick as the regular foil dies. Okay. Now, I'm going to use the butterfly die, so I'll pop it on here. I'll look in here, so if we're on the foil stamp and cut dies, I'm just going to do it onto some cardstock. It's a medium size, so it tells me 45 seconds. So I'm good to go 45 seconds. And again, just get into the habit of keeping that top plate on to keep the heat in. Now, here's the thing. We don't just have to foil onto regular 300-gram cardstock. Why not start foiling onto things like your glitter card? Oh, while this is going, got 30 seconds. I've got time to show you. Look at all these. These are the surfaces you're going to foil onto, right?
This is insane, you guys.
Denim.
Really.
You can foil onto denim. We can be foiling onto our cotton fabrics. You can be going onto faux leather. I'll do that demonstration for you next. This is the glitter card, you know, our luxury glitter card that we sell millions of sheets here. I bet you've got a load of it. You can now have foiled glitter mirror card. You can be going onto acetate, ribbons we're going to do in the demonstration, craft metal, vellums in here as well. Oh, it's going to beep at me. There we go. Here's the beep. We'll come back to this set. But you can see all these different... So, now we're at temperature. It beeps. This is the thing. You get carried away like I am talking, it's going to beep at you, right? It
said, hey, pay attention to me.
Hey, get up with the game. Right, so if we pop our foil on, oh, it's just about the right size, that, right? Then we pop our cardstock down. Then what you need to add on is the metal plate from your Gemini, because this is a cut die, so we want to cut metal into metal. It's all explained in the instruction manual. And what I will say, Suzanne, if you want to really learn everything, you want to learn everything this can do, we've done a DVD. Treat yourself to the DVD as an extra. It just means you'll get 10 times more use out of this awesome plate.
Okay, right? And Jacqueline, a couple of you are asking, can I use my other dies? Yes.
Yes,
if
that's
you've got
exactly what we just did.
Any brands. That's what's so exciting about this. If you've got a whole bunch of dies at home, and I've got hundreds and hundreds, this takes all of those to that next crazy cool level. And you will lose your mind at all the neat things you can do with this. So yes, girls, don't worry. Yes, you can use your other dies from other brands. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. Is that not gorgeous?
Foiled and die cut at the same time.
So
you've got foil and die cut dies in with your today's special bundle.
Beautiful.
But Suzanne, we don't like waste.
Oh yeah,
look, we've got this whole bit of waste
left over here.
So let's get this bit. Let's get this out of the way. So now we'll heat this up. Notice, I'm never plugging this back in until I'm ready to use it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So you only need 5 seconds. I've put it on 7 there. Let's get another little bit of that lovely silver cardstock.
Okay.
So I'm going to pop that onto there now. When we're foiling onto paper, you're going to add in your magnetic. You're going to add in just an extra piece of card in there. Now this top plate is carbon fibre. Carbon fibre. So what you've got is you've got something that is going to withstand the heat and withstand the pressure.
Right.
So what you'll find is when you start putting heat and pressure in a mix, that's when you can start and get warping. This plate is designed never, ever, ever to warp. So you've got the carbon fibre top plate. And actually that reminds me, I will talk to you next about using that carbon fibre top plate if you want the larger one.
But look what happened. This was the leftover.
This was the leftover.
Of her butterfly she just did.
There's the butterfly. There's now nothing left over.
So don't waste
There's
what's
no
left.
waste.
Put
it
it on
makes
something.
a beautiful die cut. And do you know what? These are stunning. I mean, this here, Suzanne, is a beautiful card here, right?
Oh my gosh.
Just with a background foiled onto vellum.
That's so different.
And then you cut and foil piece on here.
So, and here's what if you guys are sort of overusing your dies, this will make you get them out and just go berserk again. Because you're just,
get so much more use.
When you see it done, you're like, oh my goodness. All right. Yep. So kind of let me explain a few things we have going on. We have the Gemini Junior. If you want to do this technique, you have to have one of the Gemini machines. Now, if you have the large one, you're in luck. She's brilliant, and of course, she's figured out how you can use your big guy. So we're gonna start with just the Junior, because that one's available if you don't have a Gemini machine. And you must have one of these 2 Geminis to be able to use that, okay? So here's your information for the Gemini Junior. It's my personal favorite. I've got the big guy. That's the one I use all the time, but I think that Junior is just perfect in size. Now, we also have the Gemini, which many of us have a Gemini. I have the big guy. And there is an extra plate that she's gonna show you in 1 second, and that's all you need. I think it's like $16 or something like that.
$16.95.
Do you have it handy dandy? Here it is, right there.
So can you see?
And we're gonna put the information up.
So this is the regular size one that comes in the box, which works with your Junior. What I wanted is, if you are someone who owns the Gemini, instead of you having to buy a larger size plate that fits your Gemini, well, there's no need for you to spend, because actually you've got a 5x7 foiling platform. So instead of designing a whole bigger plate, we just designed a bigger top plate.
So and this is all you need. If you've got the Gemini like I do, you're just ordering this, guys. Plus, of course, you got to get the Today Special. So you want to add that. You don't have to have a Junior to make this work. Just get this extra plate.
Just get this $16.95.
Yeah, it's $16. Rocky, did you put the information up for that? Thanks, guys. $16.95. And then one more thing. Sorry.
Well, actually, I was also going to say the foil is an excellent one. I'll demo, you talk.
All right, we have the storage bag. This is so much fun because this little gem holds all the stuff you have, including there's the heating unit, and then in the front, you have all your foils and all your goodies inside there.
And there's a space for you to add your auto ship ones in when they come.
Isn't that nice?
Your little finger grippers come included.
That's $29.95. And then one last thing, I'm gonna go over here because you're right.
Showing the foils. I'm using one of these foils.
You're getting foil to get started, but you're gonna want lots more foil. So we have 3 different options for you too. The top one's gonna be your holographic, and I just adore holographic.
That'll be the first one to sell out.